Hello, and welcome to my kitchen. This week I have a really interesting recipe to share with you. Sweet green beans, and they are also slightly spicy if you want to add a bit of hot pepper. They are delicious and they are easy, and I am in love with this recipe. And this recipe is part of our YouTube International Cooking Collab. Every month we bring you recipes from some part of the world, and this month it's Indonesia. Do hashtag Indonesian food. Please do check out the recipes from Chef Kevin Ashton, The Davis Kitchen, my channel, Cooking Around the World, Cooking Secrets for Men, Boris Bakton or Boris Bakes and Cooks, My Aggie's Kitchen, KME Food, Let's Cook with Rosina, The Sunday Dinner Chef, and Cooking with a Natty. They all have something interesting for you. The links are in the recipe description. So this is all you need: some green beans, tomato, a hot pepper, onions and garlic. I'm using powder, but you could use real stuff. I've washed my beans already, and I'm just going to cut the ends off. Then I'm going to cut them into about 1 inch, 2.5 centimeter pieces. And here you have about a pound of green beans chopped into bite-sized pieces. I am chopping my tomato into 8 segments and just removing the hard bit where the stem comes out. And I am going to take this one pepper. You can use a red Thai chili pepper if you can find it. I'm using a green jalapeno. I will take out the seeds, but you can leave them in if you want it to be super spicy. And then I'm going to chop it into about thin slices, about 1.5 inch centimeter in length, because I do want them to kind of show and have some taste, but I don't want them to disappear in the recipe. Here we have soy sauce. Now the recipe calls for sweet soy sauce, but I couldn't find it, so I'm making my own. 3 tablespoons of gluten-free soy sauce, and I'm using 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. You could use honey instead, or 1.5 tablespoons of white table sugar. Mix it up, and that's our sauce. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and some cooking oil. I'm using sunflower oil, and a tiny bit of water. So take a pan, frying pan or wok. I'm adding my sunflower oil. Heat it till it's very hot but not smoking. Throw in your onion, garlic, and hot pepper if you're working with hot pepper, and saute for about 2 minutes and stir pretty often. Then you can throw in your beans and stir them up. Saute for about 8 minutes and stir every 30 to 45 seconds or so, because you don't want them to burn. You can put the lid on to help them steam a bit, and at the end of the 8 seconds, take off the lid. There you go. They're almost cooked. We're getting there. They look delicious. And we are now going to throw in the sauce. We're going to throw in some salt and pepper and give them a stir. Let them cook for about another 4 to 6 minutes. I'm also adding onion and garlic powder, which you can add if you didn't use real onion and garlic. You can put the cover on if you want, but you do want the sauce to boil down. And in the end, I didn't even put the water in. Then at the very end, throw in your tomatoes and cook for 2 more minutes. Look at that. The smell is incredible, and they look delicious. So now it's ready to get it out of the pan. Here we are, our hot green beans with tomato, sweet soy sauce. Delicious. I can't tell you how amazing the smell is. It's really good. Now I am going to slice very thinly just a little bit of red bell pepper, because I didn't work with the red chili pepper, and I do want to have a little bit of more red in my recipe. So I'm going to plate my green beans into a nice dish, and I'm just bringing some of the tomatoes to the top so that it looks more colorful. Throw on some of the red bell pepper, and also I'm just going to add a little bit of parsley just for color, just to make it more interesting and pretty. Pretty food is always fun. Doesn't that look delicious? It really is good. And here I have my dish. Look at that. Don't know how spicy it's going to be. We'll find out. Well, soy sauce. No. The soy sauce with maple syrup is amazing. It's not super spicy. Now here's a piece of the jalapeno. Let me see how it tastes. Yeah, there's a bit of heat when you hit the jalapeno, but it's not bad at all. Let's try the tomato. My dog has something to say. This is amazing. I think my dog is determined that I won't finish this video. What's really interesting about this is you get a little bit of spiciness, but it's not overpowering. You could add more. So if you want really spicy, you could add more. But then you add the salt, the onion, the garlic, the soy sauce, and the maple syrup, or sweet soy sauce if you can find it. And it's really, really good. It's not overpowering. It's not too strong. It's not heavy. It's really delicious. And I can tell you, I am tired of eating green beans where you boil them or you steam them and you put butter on them the way we've done all our life. So I'm really happy to have a nice new green bean recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this recipe. Please do check out the links of my collaborators. Please give me a like and leave me a comment if you have ever cooked this recipe before or have you ever been to Indonesia. And thank you so much, and have a great week. Bye.